It's great to see you again. Last time we met was for Gunday at the Dubai Film Festival.
I remember.
You were just about to set off for Hollywood domination. So how has it been? Hectic and wonderful and everything you thought it would be?
Well, that wasn't the plan. I was just starting to, do a TV show, and I love the fact that I got the part that I got because I was very clear if I did anything internationally, I didn't want to be stereotyped the way people who look like me are usually. And and I'm really glad that that's happened, whether it was the 3 seasons of Quantico that we've had, whether it's BAYWATCH, it's just been a wonderful experience so far.
Yeah, and great characters.
Yes, but that was a very conscious decision on my end.
No, absolutely, and you did well. She's so deliciously evil. But what I like about it is that some villains, they think that they're good. She's very determined to be as bad as she can be.
She doesn't care. She's so narcissistic. Like everything is around her. The whole world revolves around her. Everyone else is a means to an end. And the lifeguards are just an inconvenience. They're not even more than that. So I just enjoyed that so much when this part came to me that, first of all, it was written for a man. And I love the fact that I, as a girl, women don't get usually, parts which are so strong, and villains are always mustache twirling men, And it's so cool that our director and our producers thought that it would be fun to switch it on its head.
No, absolutely. And she does look extremely glamorous in the meanwhile because,
you
she's
have to own your femininity.
Exactly. Tell us about the costumes and the dresses and how much you contributed into styling her.
Well, I'm not someone who understands fashion as much. I understand moments and emotions. So my only note to Dana Pink, who's our wardrobe stylist, and she's amazing, was that I wanted every outfit that Victoria wears to be a power suit. Like everything has to be powerful. She wears a big diamond on her pinky. She wears big dialed Rolexes. She wears, her hair doesn't move out of place. So everything, and the highest of heels. Because I didn't want to be threatening Dwayne from down here, I needed to look into his eyes. Those were my only notes.
Well, let's talk about Dwayne and the fact that he's such a force of nature, but the nicest guy. I mean, it must have...
It's so annoying.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you cannot want to try to,
I'm like, can something be bad about you? Why is everything... he's so thoughtful, he's gentle, he's funny, he's sweet. And, he's just he's real, and he remembers where he came from. Whenever you have conversations with him, and that's why I get along so much with Dwayne. I mean, I'm not... I'd like to think that I'm not... I like people who are real. Yeah. So even though I've been in the business for so long, I can have a straight conversation. I can sit in pajamas and talk to you. And he's sort of like that, which is so disarming when you're one of the most successful movie actors in the world.
Does he ask you if you went to the gym this morning? Is it the kind of thing that he does?
He's been trying. He keeps telling me, by the time I meet you next, I'm going to be taking you to the gym. And I'm like, are you crazy? I'm not working out with The Rock.
Exactly.
There's no way. He can probably lift me up for, dumbbells. That would be fun.
It's an impossible task for you to... Yeah, exactly. He tried once with me as well. I'm like, no, thank you very much. No, merci.
Definitely not.
I've been seeing on Instagram, social media, that you still do a lot of back and forth to India.
Yes.
You stay very connected.
Yes.
It's not like you have a Hollywood career now and not a Bollywood career anymore. You try to mix it up, but is that a bit of a scheduling nightmare?
It's a scheduling nightmare. It's a mental nightmare. It's a physical nightmare. It's very difficult. And now I understand, when people work internationally and so many different countries, how they have to focus on one country at the same time. I don't want it to be mutually exclusive. I love doing Hindi films, and I love the work that I'm doing in America. I want to be able to do both. I fly back and forth. I'm really tired most of the time, but it's such a great problem to have.
Yes.
And I'm grateful and I feel blessed that I have audiences in both countries that are interested in watching me.
Where do you see your career in 5 years? What is the Priyanka ambition?
I don't have a 5-year ambition. My ambition is that, when my life is done, I want to leave behind footsteps that are remembered, which are mine. I want to have a path which may not have precedence, but will be something that'll open up, will be followed by a lot more other girls who don't get opportunities like I didn't. I have to fight to get the parts that I want. I want to fight to not be the stereotype that people consider Bollywood to be or Indians to be. And, that was a big conscious fight for me. So my plan basically is just to try and change the game in everything I do various parts, be a good actor, be a good, daughter, sister, just things like that. But in my 5-year plan, I want to buy a plane.
Yeah, that's a good plan to have. And
that's not a career plan.
She's wrapping me up, but very quickly, did you have a Baywatch moment growing up?
Yes, I loved Baywatch growing up. It was my mom's favorite show. I remember so clearly, you know, when the music starts.
And Pamela Anderson.
And Pamela Anderson was on every wall when I was at least 6 or 7. Like every boy I knew had Pamela Anderson on his wall. So I have so many memories of that. I owned a red swimsuit once. I'm so glad I didn't have to wear it in this movie, because on 70mm you have to look like these girls to sort of be on in a swimsuit. But I had slow motion. My Bollywood slow motion career is probably Baywatch inspired.
Thank you so much. And I think you would have looked great in a red swimsuit.
Thank
you.
Maybe in the sequel.
Yeah, so you never know. Baddies
never
go away.
Always.